So currently in Wall of Tanks Blitz, we have the offer of Black Friday, meaning a lot of tanks have just hit the store, such as the Scorpion G or the Chimera, for only 7.5k gold. Now that is a lot of gold, and no, that is a very cheap offer, and we're going to be talking about it in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, to another video on the World of Tanks Blitz. Today we're going to be talking about the Black Friday, which is hit the stores, and I'm going to be answering your question: should I spend the gold now, or should I save it for the auctions? Now, I'm going to quickly talk about everything about Black Friday. I'm going to talk about all of these offers and tell you whether they are worth it or not. So, have a drink and relax, because sit back, because this is probably going to take me at least 10 minutes or so to explain the whole stores for Black Friday. Now, I quickly want to say that I personally would maybe save my gold for the auctions. So I would definitely recommend saving your gold for the auctions, because you can get your hands on a broken tank for like 20k gold. I'm gonna wait for my VK90, which will come in the auction. So if you want the VK90, I'd hold your gold. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be talking about these tanks and talking about the offers and telling you if they are worth it or not. We're gonna start off with the Jade M41D with £9 and a really custom avatar that you actually never see much before. I think that's a very, very good offer. You're getting a very good tank, a very fast one, and a very nice avatar as well with the camouflage. I think it's max equipment as well. Let me just check about that. Yeah, it's all you get a lot of stuff actually. I think this one's a very worth it offer. You get the avatar as well, as to say the custom avatar. I think that looks very sick, and you also get the tank as well. So I mean, I think that is definitely a must-have right there. I think the Jade offer is definitely a must go for. I mean, it's a fun tank. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it for the newbie players. We got the 121B. Now, this is a tier 10 tank, and it's at 12,500 gold. That's a pretty good price for a tier 10. Yes, it might not be the best, and you might even have tech tree counterparts that are just better than it. So what's the point of getting the 121B? Such as the WZ121, but trust me, the WZ121B is actually a pretty solid tank. It's not the best, and plus 12,500 gold for a tier 10. Yeah, I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of newbie players spamming tier 10 for this tank, and it's a very good price for what you are getting. You are getting a maxed armor, maxed tier 10 tank with a decent armor profile, but I will tell you, it's not the best tier 10, so I'll probably hold your gold for now. Hold your gold. Scorpion G, 10,000 gold for a Scorpion G. 10,000 gold. I think the dearest would be 8.5k gold for a Scorpion G on Black Friday. 10,000 gold for a Scorpion G. That's not worth it. That is absolutely not worth it at all. Is that worth it? And then you've got the KPF Z70 for 8.5k gold. No, just don't go for the KPF. I have the tank, and I'm doing very bad with it. And I actually think the KPF Z70 is one of my worst tanks. And like, probably one of my whole World of Tanks Blitz tanks. Like, out of all my tanks, it's just not performing well. 200 games and 50% run rate. You've got your armor profile is not the best. You haven't got the best armor profile. The turret armor is kind of bad when people spam the gold shell, and you are really lacking. The DPM's trash as well. The only thing you probably do have is the alpha, but then again, what's the alpha going to help if you've got really no penetration value? So I think the KPF is a skip as well. I wouldn't really recommend going for the KPF Z70. I would say keep your gold and save it for the auction. But now this is where the Black Friday offers might come into use. The Chimera, probably one of the most strongest tier 8 tanks in the game so far, came for 7,500 gold. Now, it is regarded this tank could be overpowered or not. I'm not quite sure yet. The armor profile is troll. It's not good, but it's troll. And the gun is absolutely amazing, and you have a decent mobility as you are a medium tank. So, I think the Chimera, out of all these offers, out of all of these tanks, I think Chimera is definitely the one, boys. I think the Chimera is definitely worth it, and I would definitely get the tank if you really want it or not. But be careful, because the armor is not the best. You still can be penetrated quite easily. But I don't think you should really worry about that. I mean, you have this. I think you have the module that lets you take less damage, reactive armor. I'm not quite sure. If that's the case, that makes it more broken. I think Chimera is definitely a must-have, and I would definitely recommend getting the Chimera. STG, and now you don't really see much of these tanks nowadays. I mean, it just looks weird. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's. I think you can get it. I think the turret armor is really solid. You've got a pretty decent gun. The armor is pretty good with the turret. Not the hull. The hull is not good at all. But with the turret, you actually can bounce quite a lot of shells. So, and the side armor can be a bit trollish, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's up to your decision with the STG. But if you really are gonna go for that, just go for the Chimera. It's 10 times better. The T2020 for 5k gold. 5k gold for a tier 8 tank that's not even good as an Objective 5TU. And the thing is, the Objective 5TU will be sold for like 5k gold pretty soon. I bet you it will be sold for 5k gold sooner or later. So do not get the T2020, because as soon as people use premium shell, you're one of the worst tier 8 tanks in the game. AMX M4 MLE 49. That's coming for 5,000 gold. So that is pretty cheap, and I think that's a very good offer. It's actually a very good offer for a very solid French tank. I would definitely recommend that one for the newbie players. Just beware that your top plate can be penetrated with gold shell by any tier 8 tank destroyers or heavy tanks. So be careful about that. I'll definitely take that under consideration. So I probably would still savor gold. The M4A1 Revel Luis, hopefully I said that correctly. 5k gold as well. I think that's a very good offer, because the M4A1, in my opinion, is absolutely amazing. It's a beast. You have a very troll turret. Your turret is very armored, actually. I'm gonna have to say that. The gun mantlet covers half of the turret, so I mean, that's what makes the tank so strong. Is that gun mantlet just blocks the whole thing, and it's quite insane for it. E75TS. Now, I did a video on this tank a couple of days ago, actually, stating how broken and how powerful the E75TS is. The side armor is cracked. The whole armor is kind of very strong, actually, and the turret armor might not be the best, but since you have that huge gun mantlet, you'll be able to bounce through a lot of those shells. So definitely would recommend the E75TS. It's definitely a must-have there for 4,500 gold. Yeah, you're getting your hands on an overpowered tier 8 tank for that price as well. Definitely, yeah, that's a must-have right there. Type 62. Now, it's a very fun tank. I think this is the one that's very fast. Is this a tier 7 version? Yeah, this is a tier 7 one. So yeah, this is the one with no armor. So you can get HE pretty easily in this thing. But I wouldn't recommend it for any newbie players at all. Would I recommend this tank for newbie players? But if you are actually quite skilled with your tanks, then yes, I would definitely recommend the Type 62. It's an amazing tank in the hands of a good player. If you're a newbie player, then yeah, definitely stay away from the Type 62. T2063 Eagle 7 for 2.5k gold for a very strong tank and hold down position. I think that's very worth it, actually, because the T2063, you cannot penetrate the tank at all in hold down position. If you're going to hold down position against Annihilator, you're going to annihilate the Annihilator because how strong you have with those hold down capabilities. Your turret will not be able to be penetrated at all in hold down position. So definitely recommend this one. I think it's very, very, very strong. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, because in tier 8 I think you can collapse, but in tier 7 it's an overpowered tank. In tier 6 it's broken. It just goes up that tier. Tiger 131, again, like for 1,500 gold. It's a very rare tank. I mean, it wasn't as rare as it was back in the day, but I'd say it's still worth it. You're getting a pretty nice tank, you know, you're getting the upgrade equipment as well, you know, I think it's a very good offer for a very rare, kind of rare tank, and a very cool tank at that. I think it's one of the best looking tanks in the game. So look how beautiful it is. Yeah, I would definitely recommend the Tiger 131, because it might not be the best of tanks, but think about it, it's only 1.5k gold, so you're not really losing anything. What, like £2 for £5 for like a decent tier 6? That's a very good offer. That is actually a very good offer. Last but not least, the Loser Sherman as well, sitting at the same price as the Tiger 131, and I would definitely you could go for this one. I'd say you can go for this one, but then again, I would say you have to be kind of a skilled player to get that one. So I think that's enough for the Black Friday events, Black Friday offers. Obviously, we've got the Samoa for 15k gold. No, do not get this. Blitz Fair. You may as well save that gold for the Blitz Fair, because you'll be able to get your hands on a VK90. And the Dangerous Duo. No, I mean 10k gold. No, that's not worth it at all. Is that worth it? And the Battle Hardened. That is one of the best offers in the game. This is one of the best offers in the stores, actually. Sorry about that. This is the best offer in the stores right now, and I definitely recommend this one. 9k gold for a tier 8, tier 7, and tier 6. That's worth it. This is one of the best offers I've actually ever seen. And I want to say thank you so much, Wargaming, for making this offer right here. 9k gold for 3 decent tier. Well, actually, Cromwell B is amazing. FE is absolutely beautiful, and the Chieftain is not the best, but it's still a decent tank. So I think this is definitely a very worth it bundle right there. So yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for the offers. Is there anything else we can see? No, it doesn't appear so. So that's gonna be enough for the Black Friday, and of course, yeah, we also have the event, which you can. I think you have to buy tanks to get the T54E2, which is a very broken tank. So I'm quite surprised they put that thing actually there. But yeah, the T54E2 is broken, but it's not on the T54E2. But this is gonna be enough for today, and I'm gonna answer your question, guys. So should I spend my gold now or wait until Blitz Fair? Well, if the tank here is in the stores you really want and it's cheap and you can get it right now for like really cheap price, then yes, definitely I would recommend it. However, if you are wanting a very strong and powerful tank, wait until the Blitz Fair, and I guarantee you that tank will come in the Blitz Fair, and you'll be able to get it in the auctions, hopefully. So yeah, that's gonna be enough for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button down below, and then I'll be seeing you for the next one.